Javier had always been drawn to the subtle beauty of detail. His kitchen cabinets were functional, but they lacked personality. The plain wood surfaces, though well crafted, felt sterile compared to the warmth of the rest of his home. One afternoon, while sketching ideas for home improvement, he realized that the cabinet panels themselves could become miniature canvases for creativity. That's when the idea struck: epoxy inlaid cabinet panels. He began by carefully removing the cabinet doors and sanding them to perfection, highlighting the natural wood grain while preparing shallow grooves along the panel's carved designs. These grooves, often overlooked, became the perfect stage for epoxy artistry. Javier mixed clear epoxy resin with deep jewel-toned pigments, ruby red, sapphire blue, and emerald green, alongside a tiny amount of metallic powder for a subtle shimmer. Using small brushes and a precise pipette, he filled the carved grooves with epoxy, working slowly to ensure even distribution. Each panel was like painting with liquid glass. The colors flowed, mingled, and settled in ways that were partially unpredictable, producing unique patterns every time. To add dimension, Javier embedded tiny elements, minute pieces of mica, crushed glass, and even tiny gold flakes, carefully placing them to catch the light and highlight the depth of the carvings. As the epoxy cured, Javier noticed the transformation. What had been a simple cabinet panel now shimmered subtly, reflecting light in a way that seemed to bring the wood to life. The inlaid designs appeared three-dimensional, giving the panels a luxurious, handcrafted look that no mass-produced cabinet could match. Each panel was unique. The swirling pigments, sparkling inclusions, and natural wood grain combined to create a visual rhythm across the kitchen. When Javier rehung the cabinet doors, the effect was magical. Sunlight from the nearby window glinted off the epoxy, drawing attention to the intricate patterns. Friends and family noticed immediately, touching the panels to feel the smooth resin and admiring the vibrant interplay of color and texture. Even simple cabinets became conversation pieces, demonstrating that small, thoughtful enhancements can dramatically elevate everyday items. Through this process, Javier realized that epoxy inlays were more than decoration. They were a way to bring personality and artistry into functional spaces. The cabinets, once mundane, now told a story of craftsmanship, creativity, and the beauty hidden in overlooked details. Every time he opened a cabinet door, he felt a sense of pride and delight, knowing that ordinary objects could hold extraordinary artistry when approached with imagination and care. This project also taught patience and precision. Each layer of epoxy required careful attention, curing time, and sometimes gentle corrections to ensure perfection. Yet the results were worth every effort. Cabinets that combined durability with artistry, functionality with aesthetic delight, and practicality with whimsy. Javier had discovered a new dimension of DIY home decor, showing that epoxy resin could transform even the most utilitarian items into works of art that inspire, delight, and elevate a home's atmosphere.